Find the mean and variance of first n natural numbers. So first we will start with the first n natural numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, etc. n. And what we will use the formula is, first you should know, here we will use the formula sigma square. In order to find out sigma square, that is variance, we will use the formula 1 by n square into, it can be small n also, here you have only this much, so you can use small n square also here, 1 by n square into n into sigma xi square minus sigma xi the whole square. So this will be the formula which you will use for sigma square. Okay, last time I said that in some of the problems this is more suitable than finding out the mean and doing. So here we will use this formula for finding out the sigma square. Okay, so first what we need to find out is mean. So mean is equal to, first it is x bar, which is sigma xi by n. Okay, mean is notated as x bar, which is sigma xi by n. And sigma xi is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. plus n whole divided by n, right? Now what is the sum of n natural numbers? Sum of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by, so sum of n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is what we are using here instead of this. So you'll get n into n plus 1 by 2, and here already you have n. So these two get cancelled and you are getting n plus 1 by 2 as the mean. So x bar or mean is n into n plus 1 by 2, right? Sorry, n plus 1 by 2. Now what you need to find out is sigma square, and for that you have to get what is sigma xi square also, that is sum of all the squares of n natural numbers. Now what is the sum of the squares of n natural numbers? It's equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, right? Now this we will use in order to find out what is sigma xi square. What is the meaning of sigma xi square? It is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus etc. plus n square, which is nothing but n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, right? Now again here we have sigma xi also. Sigma xi is only this much, that is, since we need here sigma xi the whole square, so sigma xi is 1 plus 2 plus etc. plus n, this much only. Divided by n is for mean, not for sigma xi. So this will give you n into n plus 1 by 2. So these two we can replace in the formula for finding out what is variance or sigma square. So variance, sigma square is equal to 1 by n square. You can use small n also, because here you have total number as small n. Okay, when you have frequency then you can use capital N, which is sigma fi. Here n into sigma xi square minus sigma xi the whole square. We are just replacing the values of sigma xi the square and sigma xi the whole square. Sigma xi square is this one, and sigma xi the whole square is sigma xi this the whole square. Okay, so this is 1 by n square into n into, so here also I will use small n, n into, what all you will get, sigma xi square, which is this one, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, right, minus sigma xi the whole square. Sigma xi is this one, so this is n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. This much is clear. Now we have to just simplify this and get the value of sigma square. You will get sigma square is equal to 1 by n square into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 minus n square into n plus 1 the whole square by 4. Now here n square, since you have n square outside in the denominator, you can just take n square and cancel it off, so that this becomes n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 minus n plus 1 the whole square by 4. Again, if you want, you can take out n plus 1 in common here. And what is the LCM which you will get for 6 and 4? It will be 12. So 12 here. Now again, this will become 2 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 minus Again you have n plus 1 the whole square, and here you have 4. So this will give you 3 into n plus 1 the whole square. Again further simplification, n plus 1 can be taken out, 2, and here you cannot cancel, like, so this will be becoming 2 into 2n plus 1 minus 3 into n plus 1 by 12. Simplifying further, you will get n plus 1 into, this will give you 4n plus 2 minus 3n minus 3 divided by 12. That is n plus 1 into n minus 1 by 12. Now what is n plus 1 into n minus 1? A plus b into a minus b. So you will get n square minus 1 by 12. So variance, sigma square variance is, how much you got? It is n square minus 1 by 12. Question is, first 10 multiples of 3, you will start from 3. Then next multiple 6, 9, 15. You have to write all the 10 multiples because we need xi square also. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 15, then, sorry, 9, 12, then 15, then how much you will get? 18, then 21, 24, 27, 30. How much you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so till 30 you are getting. These are the 10 multiples of 3. Now you have to find out the mean of these 10 multiples. So what do you mean by that? Mean will be the addition of all these numbers. So if you want, you can just make the box because you need the squares of all these also. So I will just make the box in which you can write 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. So that this is your xi, and you want one more column which is xi square. Okay. So how will you find out mean? What will be mean? Just take the sum of all these. Mean is equal to x bar is equal to sigma xi by n. N means you have first 10 multiples, means n will act as 10. Now the remaining elements are 3 plus 6 plus etc. till 30 divided by n. What will be that? Here you can use your AP formula also. Okay, what is that AP formula? Sum of the terms in which first term is 3, and you can see the difference is 3 again, and the last term also you know. So you can use, if you want, the formula n by 2 into for the mean calculation. What is that? What you will get? N by 2, sum of n Sn in AP is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or if you know the first and last term, it will be n by 2 into a plus an. This also you can use. Okay, or else you can just simply add all these things, take the sum and divide it by how many terms are there? By n. That also you can use. Okay, so what you will get? Again remember, you have that n by 2, this mean is actually sigma xi by n. So sum is only this much in the numerator, divided by n is also there. Okay, you can use n as 10. So it is 10 by 2, 10 by 2 into what is a? 3 plus 30 you can use. Is it okay? First and last term you are getting. Or else what you can do? You can use this formula also, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so this will be more easy. Here you are getting 5 into this will become 33. What is 5 into 33? You will get 165. So this is your sigma xi. And if they are asking mean, again you have one more step, which is here this is your sum of all the terms as 165. So what will be mean? It will be x bar, which is sigma xi by n, or 165 by n is 10. So you'll get 16.5 as your mean. Now second purpose is to find out the variance. Now in order to find out the variance, you need xi square also. So we are just squaring. You will get the square of 3, then 36, 81, 144. Just tell me first, 225. What is this? 324. 21 you will get 4, 41. 24 square. What is it? 576. 27 square. 729. And 30 square is 900. Okay. So what you will get, the total is, how much you will get, just calculate. I'll just write it, you just check whether it is correct or not. Okay, 3465. Now we can move on to what is sigma square. Sigma square is 1 by, again, n square. Here again n is your capital N or small n, it is 10 only. So replace it with 10, that is you will get 10 square, which is 100, into again 10 into what is sigma xi square. It is 3465. 3465. You understood the meaning of these things separately. This is finding out xi square and then taking the sum, and this is finding out the sum and then taking the square. Okay, square then sum then square. Sigma xi, again you got sigma xi as 165. So it is 165 the whole square, or 165 into 165. Now how much you are getting? 34650 minus, what is the square of 165? Calculate. Square of 165 is 27225. 27225. Yes. Okay. Now subtraction will give you, and divided by 100, use your final answer. Subtraction will give you 7425 divided by 100, so that the answer is 74.25. This is sigma square. Xi Fi, total of Fi is 40 in this fourth question, and we will use X bar. That means first column which we need for this information is what is Fi Xi. Okay, Fi Xi will help us to find out what is X bar first. Now what you will get here is, just multiply 40, 14 into 7, again it is 98, then 18 into 12, what is the answer? 18 into 12, 216, 24 into 8, 192, 28 into 4, 112, and 30 into 3, 90. Okay, again we need the total of this, because it is sigma Fi Xi. You have to add all these. How much you will get, you have to find out. Just check whether you are getting the answer which I am writing. It is 760. So what will be your X bar? X bar is 760 divided by 40. So you'll get it 76 by 4. How much? What is the value? You're getting a perfect thing, which is 19. So X bar is 19. Now next purpose is to find out variance. Now since we have found out what is X bar, we will use the concept of taking the deviations from X bar, the values of these. We will find out what is that deviation, that is Xi minus X bar. Here X bar is 19, that means I can replace this X bar with 19. Okay. So what was the formula for sigma square? It was 1 by n into mean of the deviations. Deviations in the sense, it is, if you have Fi or frequency given, it is Fi into Xi minus X bar the whole square. So this is what we are now using. Okay, so we need Xi minus X bar first. Xi minus X bar and then its square also. Now what is Xi minus X bar? Find out. Xi is this one. So 6 minus 19 will give you minus 13, right? Then 10 minus 19 minus 9. 14 minus 19 minus 5. 18 minus 19 minus 1. 24 minus 19 will give you again 5, positive 5. 28 minus 19 will give you positive 9. And 30 minus 19 will give you, not 13, it is 11. Okay, these are the values which you are getting. Now what you need to take, it is whole square. So it is Xi minus X bar the whole square. Next column is that. Okay, Xi minus X bar the whole square. Now you have to just take the squares of these numbers, which is, what is the square of 13? It is 169, then 81, then 25, 1. Again 25, 81 and 121. So these are the squares of these numbers. Now the next thing is, you have to calculate Fi into Xi minus X bar the whole square. right? So one more column you have. First column fi into, here you will find 2 into 169. How much you will get? 2 into 169 is 338. Then 4 into 81, 324. 7 into 25, 175. 12 into 1, 8 into 25, 200. Then 4 into 81 will give you again 324, here you have done. Then 3 into 121 will give you 363. You have to find out the sum here. This one, sigma fi into xi minus x bar the whole square, and that sum is giving you 1736. Just check whether it is correct or not. 1736. Now you have to just apply in the formula, that is variance. Sigma square is 1 by n into sigma fi into xi minus x bar the whole square. 1, this is n. Fi, sigma fi is your capital N. So it is 40. So 1 by 40 into the value of this is 1736. How much you will get? 1736 divided by 40 will give you 43.4. Okay. So this is the way you have to do. Shortcut method means you have to change your normal pattern of using sigma squares formula. Here you will have x bar as using the shortcut method, that is, first you will find out x bar, or first deviation we will be finding out and then x bar using the formula. So first we will take what is assumed mean, take it as a, so that you have to find out what is xi minus a deviations, and take it as di. Deviation di is equal to xi minus a. Here you can apply xi minus 64 also, since you have taken a as 64. So what you will get here is di is xi 60 minus 64. 60 minus 64 will give you minus 4. 61 minus 64 will give you minus 3. 62 minus 64, minus 2, minus 1, then 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it correct? Yes? Now you need fi into di. What is the formula when you use assumed mean? X bar is equal to a plus h into sigma, if you are having h. Now here we are not using any h. Why? Because the values are like, when you have that interval basis, no? That is more relevant at that time. So here we will use only assumed mean method, not that the other method. Okay, that is deviation method. So that we will use when you have interval, so that we can take that h also. Okay, here we will use sigma fi di by, what is the formula? Sigma fi, or you can write capital N also. So here we need the total of fi also, this one. Calculate that also. Okay, now next thing. What is fi di? Fi is this di. So here you will get minus 8, minus 3, minus 24, minus 29, 0, 12, 20, 12, 20. Correct? Now what is the sum of all these? Just see. Very interesting. What you will get the answer as? It will be 0 only. That is sigma fi di is 0. That means the assumed mean will be actually acting as your x bar. You just substitute the value here. A is 64 plus sigma fi di is 0 divided by f. How much you got? Here the total is 100. Anyway, whatever it is, you are getting 64 only, right? But you need it, this total, for finding out sigma also. This is clear? So x bar is same as what you have taken as the assumed mean. Any middle number you will choose and find out these deviations, right? Now what the next process is, if you have this deviation, then what is the formula for sigma or sigma square? Okay, the only change will be wherever you are writing xi, you will be writing di there. That means what all columns you need here is fi di you have already found out. Now next thing which you will find out is di square and fi into di square. These are the columns which you need. Okay. So using this formula we are finding out what is sigma. Di square will give you 16, 9, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, 9 and 16. Right? Now here you don't know any sum, don't want any sum. So here again multiplying this di square with fi, 16 into 2 like that. Okay, so here put a finger here and then multiply so that it won't go wrong. 32, then 9, then 12 into 4, 48, 29, 0, 12 into 1, then 10 into 4, then 36 and 16 into 5, which is the last one, and you are getting 80 for that, 80. Now sum of this, again what is the sum of this? You will get sigma fi di square is 286. Okay, now we will just replace for this value. 1 by, here again 1 by n. What was n? This is your n. Right? 1 by n, which is 100 into root of n into, again is, this is 100 into sigma fi di, this is 286, minus sigma fi di, it is 0, so it is 0 square. So you are getting 1 by 100 into root of 28600. Now again you need to find out what is the value of this 28600. So root of 28600 will be 1 by 100 into, here you are getting 169.1 approximately. So that this will become 1.691 approximately. That is your sigma or standard deviation. Okay. So this is the method to do in shortcut way. Okay.